Black Compass Media, back live with another one. Shout out to the people that's out there right now. They're going to hear this very special episode, man. Shout out to people that's here on a weekend, on a Sunday. Pose, what up?
What up, man? We here on a Sunday, man. I'm special for the people, man. Got some guests. Add for the clicking team. And yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah, we live. Polo, what's up, man? What's going on with you?
Hey, shit, man. I'm feeling very Black Panther Ludacris-ish.
Right,
yeah.
Afro, perfectly picked out. Shout out to Go ahead.
This is the thing that was blowing me about Ludacris. I'm gonna be real. This nigga was giving the most Black Panther speech. The nigga was like, yo, salute to all my black sisters. Quincy Jones, I see you. Chris Paul, I see you. By the way, this next song is called Pussy Poppin'. yo, what?
Yeah, my nigga Nelly.
Before I introduce this new song called Backhand a Hoe, I just want to hurry up and give a quick shout out to all my sisters out there doing positive things in the community and shifting everything forward. You know what I'm saying? And big shout out to London on the track and shit, man. And all the pimps and hoes out there, hit it, nigga.
Yo, Dave Chappelle's gonna have so much fun with this skit right here.
Yeah, like what the fuck? All right, anyways. Back to the lecture at hand. Now this is Basterminds, and I don't say it like my man Tom does, but this back by popular demand. Tom K, Tom from across the pond, battle rap resume. Yeah. What's going on, brother?
Hey, Tony, guys. Like, this is such a treat to come back. Like, we had a great episode before with Q and Cola, and this is a little trivia show that I do over here overseas. Battle rap resume. And, this is a fucking honor to be here again. Like, I listen to the only thing I don't listen to is I can't the Romeo. I sort of avoid,
wait, what? What was the thing? I missed that. What was
the start of the Black Compass, when you guys were with Rome DMV, I was like, when we started doing that, I was like, they shouldn't be doing
Rome
this.
era.
It hit me in the heart. I was like, do you remember we did that bracket early on? You were like, will Grey Hoodie Looks be modern be magic? I was like, shut up.
Hey, listen.
I was like, I'm not voting on this bullshit. Like,
Come
talk about the latest.
Man.
That was a cringy era, though. We gotta keep it like that.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't listen to my old episodes.
If it's old, I'm not listening to this shit.
Right.
Yeah, you right though.
I watched the Last Dance. There was a lot of people playing on the teams before Mike started winning championships. That's all I'm saying. A lot of people playing on the teams.
Guys, like, I watched a Netflix thing, but Phil Jackson was into Native American shit. I was like, really? Like, okay.
Phil Jackson is fucking weird.
That's a master.
Phil Jackson was like, because when the Navajos is in the forest.
He's Alex Ferguson. You're the Man United manager. You've got this kind of weird savant. Like, what's his deal? Like,
he said Michael Jordan is like the lone wolf in the cheeky Chariki. Like, shit, son. He was.
Yeah.
Phil Jackson coming there with his face painted like a Taino and shit.
And a special guest today for the trivia. He's going to be the guy represent. He's the brain trust here with the encyclopedic knowledge of battle rap and all things, and from a great podcast in its own right. Let's talk battle rap. France, what's going on?
Yes, sir. What it do, baby? Thank you for having me on.
All right, man.
My brothers, Black Compass, battle rap resume.
Yeah.
Let's get right.
Yeah.
All right. So, France, how's everything going over there for you, man? Give us an update on because you guys got a promotion going on for 1,000, right?
Oh, we got a lot of things going on, man. We're trying to stay busy during quarantine, man. As far as battle rap, we got the Ultimate Bracket Madness going on. So we decided, Ultimate Madness is out. We have a bracket. We didn't get a chance to do March Madness bracket. Can anybody fill out a perfect Sweet 16 bracket for this Ultimate Madness tournament? Can you do it? If you can do it, we will give you $1,000.
You was giving out a rack to do some Sweet 16 shit?
Yes.
All right, okay. Okay.
These brothers using that stimulus, man.
Niggas is
What's the Vlad out here, like?
You can see you can find it pinned on our Twitter page. We have the whole instructions there. It's $1 entry. You submit your Ultimate Madness bracket, and if you have a perfect bracket, again, a perfect bracket.
So we gotta make sure that we get those links out, because Iraq is very ambitious. I mean, that's ambitious.
I just want to say real quick before we get off that. So far, we have had about 70 brackets. Yeah, and out of those 70 brackets, only 5 of them have Lou Castro winning. So all I need is Lou Castro to win, and everybody's shit is busted.
Wow.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna get more on that, man. Shout out to Lou. Let's get into things. Let's do that, because we could talk about other stuff too. And Posey, we ain't forget what you was trying to do with Nelly before that. Don't try to run to the other side now.
Oh no, I gotta face what you know what I'm saying. He lost. But I feel like if I would have played him, he would have won. Like, if I was the person controlling him, he would have won, dog. It was the shit he was playing. Man.
Nelly, so why was he playing B-side remixes of bad songs? Like, I don't know what he was doing. What was he doing at one point?
I don't know what he was trying to do. He was playing some shit. This is for the stadiums. Some shit I never heard.
And Ludacris' song selection wasn't really like, Ludacris was playing his major hits while Nelly was just playing mixtape records. Like, I don't even understand
what Nelly was doing.
No, but why was Ludacris like playing like his major records?
It's a big giant room. It's a giant room, and y'all basically just celebrating 2 decades of y'all.
I'm not gonna front. When Nelly started playing like, I don't know, can you claim this? Like, Jagged Edge made this song, Biggie made this song. He just had a fire verse on it. Like,
his verse was fire on that, Villa France. That's the guy.
I hate that song. I hate that shit.
Nah.
Probably a little more than your mechanical one. Like, it's alright, but like, I wouldn't have played it. I would have gone without it.
Yeah.
You can, okay, so shout out to Luda for that. That chain was cool. I appreciate that. And he always had these weird, like, I wonder how many of these weird, like, backgrounds he got. Him with an afro, with a pick in it. Like, I don't feel like he bought that for this. I feel like he already had that in his crib somewhere.
Oh yeah, that was the chicken and beer shit, right? The
caricature.
That's some shit. That was like from Chicken and Beer, one of them albums. I used to be the Luda character shit.
Okay.
That was just some nostalgia.
Yeah. I don't think anyone has the flow versatility that he has, though, to be honest. On a lot of the mainstream tracks, they don't sound the same. Anyway, let's get to the main event. I'm going to unmic my man Mike Zarry. Shout out to Mike Zarry. Now we'll run down the rules of everything, but Mike will be a contestant on what's going on here for trivia. Mike, are you there? Mike, can we hear you?
What's up, everybody?
What's going on? First of all, you're going to have to turn your mic up, sir.
Hey, Mike. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hear me? I sound loud and clear?
You sound a little man in a box. Like, I can't really hear you, man.
Yeah, man. Like
little man in a box.
You know, that's a British reference to like a sitcom over here. Which I as soon as I said it, I was like, they ain't gonna get this shit. Like,
catch it on.
I need exactly. I need to reference Atlanta or something. Like,
right. Nah. He sounds Mike.
I sound far away or something.
Emotionally, sonically, yeah.
Sound like Nelly at the beginning of the verses.
Well, see if you could turn up a bit, right? You not emotionally was funny. That was good. Like, yo, chill out, Tom. Already, you started bullshit, yo.
I'm just trying to impress the guys. Leave me alone.
You sneaking this British humor through customs. We're not doing that, yo.
Listen, so much. I know what to reference. Like, I know what to bring out. You know, Posey. I know the 4 season of The Wire. I know it hits different.
All right, Zari, you here?
Yeah, I'm cool now.
All right, Zari, we're gonna work with what? This is doable. This is workable. All right. Tom, can you give the people a rundown of the program here, the Bastermind, and how this thing is going to work?
Yeah, definitely. So it's pretty much the same rules as I always play. It's pretty self-explanatory. So we're going to go. France is going to go first. And Mike will go second, although there are rounds where you'll kind of just combat each other in real time, and I'll explain that. So the first round is general knowledge. So France, first of all, will get 5 questions, and he'll get one chance to answer it. And if he answers it incorrectly, you might get a chance to steal, and vice versa. France can steal on your set of 5. That's the first round. The second round is which event. So basically, I'm going to shout out a battle, and between the two of you, you can just shout out whatever comes to mind first. You can have loads of attempts. What event did this happen at? So just shout out the correct event. I won't accept, as I said before, I won't just accept Summer Madness. I need the specification, but, you know, it's not, Bunker's not available, but if it was Battle of the Bunker or whatever, I'm not asking for that number or whatever. So round 3 is battler names. So there's 3 here. So I'm going to give you a letter, like, for example, B, which I'm not going to give you, but, like, you go, Fran says B Magic, and then Mike says Bender, etc., and go back and forth sort of thing. Round 4 is who battled who. So there's going to be 5 volumes of this round. So basically the answer is going to be a battler. So let's say, for example, the answer was Sharon, which it's not. And then I'll just start naming their opponents. Well, obviously, if not naming Sharon, and you've just got to shout out who is that person. So I'll be like, oh, they battled Shotgun Shug and Tay-Rock and Unanimous and, you know, whatever, Pat Stay. And then the final round, round 5, is again split up. So we'll start with France with 3 questions, and then Mike will get 3. Finish the bar, it's called. So I'm going to read out most of a bar, and you've just essentially got to give me the punch, finish the rhyme scheme. And again, France will get an opportunity, and then Mike to steal, and vice versa. So, yeah, is that clear with you guys?
Yeah, it's clear.
All right. Just to confirm, first round we're gonna ask questions. Obviously, if you miss the question, it gets stolen. Later rounds is going to be like pretty much getting the events for certain battles. Then also like the resumes, like you're gonna list off rappers who's battling. So we're trying to guess their catalog. And the last round's questions again.
Yeah, there is a round in between the third round, the battler name round, where I'll give you a letter and you just got to kind of go back and forth with that and name battlers you can think of that begin with that letter. But
okay.
Yeah, that's it pretty much for the game.
Solid.
Okay, all right. So, and if you are following with us live, we've been doing this poll everywhere app. And if you were here the last time that we did it, we're actually keeping track of contestants and responses and all that. We'll have a prize for the winner following us on the YouTube. So if you follow YouTube, Discord, and all that, go to poll everywhere / Black Compass Media 075, and you'll see the questions as they come up. You'll get 20 seconds to answer the question. Now, the way you get points is by speed and correctness. So if I get it correct and it took me 15 seconds, I'm going to get less points than somebody who got it correct. It only took them 2 seconds to answer, right? So that's how we'll keep track of the scores there. We'll give a prize to the winner. Ask my man Noob. Shout out to Noob. I sent him $100 in Canadian money. That's not the same. I don't know if he's running the scheme. He actually probably lives in Kansas. But I sent him his bread. He got his money. All right? So we make sure everybody's good. Now, if Mike beats France, if Mike wins, we're going to give him $100. All right? So that's what we do, man. Black Compass.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
He deserves
but
it.
France is like a top.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh my God.
And that's the problem.
Crazy.
Like, okay, so but Mike is well aware of who he is, and I think if there's nothing else, fellas, I think we can get started, right?
Like,
Okay, Mike, let me ask you before you go. Does he have a resume of? I heard him on his platform a couple times. Is he seasoned in this?
He knows stuff. Mike knows stuff. He just
he only make.
I'm just asking because I heard him on his platform code, so I'm just asking.
Post make everything sound bad, bro. Like this.
Listen, man. Mike knows things, bro. Mike is Mike is participating here and all that. Now he doesn't mic up and go crazy with everybody, so it is what it is. But he's an awesome.
Can you share the website, Tone?
What up, man?
Yes,
tell
sir.
These niggas, man. Tell these niggas relax, man. You gonna smoke this?
He gonna smoke the nigga. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
man. Tell these niggas relax.
So the poll everywhere link is out there for everyone.
Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Oh, yeah, on YouTube. Yeah.
In the old chat, in the YouTube, and again, man, shout out to the whole UK. We about to do this, man. So you wanna set it off, Tom? What's up?
Yeah, so we are going to kick off now with the general knowledge round. France, we're going to go first, if that's cool with you, for your 5 questions.
Let's get it.
So again, just to reiterate, you're going to get 5 questions, general knowledge battle rap questions. You're going to get 1 opportunity to give the correct answer. And if you can't, Mike gets a chance to steal. And it works the other way around for Mike's set of 5 questions. So we'll get to your first question. The 5th most viewed upload on URL's channel isn't a battle. What is it?
Is the Drake and Murder Mook back and forth?
Is correct, yeah. Drake challenged the battle rap.
You lost, Mike. You lost. So,
I thought that was Mike. But that was France.
That's for France.
That's France, yeah. France with the first prize.
Yeah, this nigga's about to. Yeah, this is about to be one of them nights.
Yeah.
About to be one of them nights, man.
Good job, man.
I ain't gonna gas my nigga.
Wait.
Come on, Mike.
Before you ask the next question, how did you know that?
You just know that shit, don't you, France? I get it.
How did you know that? Like, that is like the most random
A
question.
5th mode, like.
Yo, what?
As in the first isn't a battle, rather than just being
If
5th.
you ask Smack that, I don't think Smack would know that. Like, that's crazy. That was a good
He
question.
don't know what you're saying. Like,
That was crazy.
People who are following the poll, let me know if that is working for you all. Now the answers that we did, the answers that we did get on this one, we said like 100% of the people said when Drake challenged. Yeah, okay, so most people kind of know that one. I'm a little
Okay.
So
yeah, I would have thought so.
yeah, let's get it. Go ahead.
Okay, friends. So, second question: Enes versus DNA. It's about that battle. Enes is wearing a shirt with a Kill Bill list. It's basically the design. There's lots of names on there. Name 2 people on his shirt.
Ooh.
Averb
Yes.
and he said Averb.
Cue the intense
And Murder Mook, right?
Who wants millionaire music? Yeah.
Do we got a countdown?
Who was it, France?
Averb and Murder Mook and Math.
Math was on there. I'll give you the point for Math. Yeah. Mook wasn't on the shirt, but Math.
Verb and Math was on it, right? All right, cool.
Verb and Math was on there. Yeah. DNA, Arsenal, Midwest Miles as well. So that was. Did people get that turn?
I can't believe he won. So all right, so this is the options because I had to turn that into a multiple choice question. I said who was on the shirt. The options here were Arsenal and Disaster, Midwest Miles and Math and Hitman, Averb and Clips. Obviously, Midwest Miles and Math were both on the shirt.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the correct answer. 18% of respondents got that right. For some reason, everybody thought he had Averb and Charlie Clips on there, 64%. But this is what our leaderboard looks like right now. On the main page here, we got D. Carter with 1,000. Now, everyone's tied with 1,000 here. Q Davis, D. Carter, my man Quizzle, TB from the UK, Tay, Noob, all at 1,000.
Hey, TB.
All right. So yeah. So I think we're all good. Shout out to the UK too, out here. Go ahead, Tom.
Hey, France been 2 for 2 at the moment. So your third question. Now, I don't know if technically this is correct, which I shouldn't say before asking a question on the quiz. But for me, it's the first upload, and it predates other battles by quite a margin. What was the first ever Quiet Room battle?
First ever Quiet Room battle.
As in on, Flip's channel.
On his channel, not on the URL channel.
That's right, yeah.
Deep breath mode.
Man.
Yeah, motherfucker. You thought you was gonna come up here and stunt, didn't you?
I think might have
lined me up. I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna take a guess. You might have.
Might guess a guess for you, yeah. What's your guess?
I'm gonna shoot my shot. Was it John and Clips?
It wasn't. I knew you were going to say that.
I actually think. Oh,
yeah. Okay. This happened about a year before that because I did originally think it was that. Mike, with the steal, what was it? First ever Quiet Room battle.
I got to take a guess on this one.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah. Oh.
I don't
Any?
even know.
No.
Oh, wait, can I? Go ahead.
I mean, yeah. If Mike can't get it, then yeah, go on. Up for steal, Polo.
Polo.
Oh no, I'm not playing. I don't want to play in this game, but I know.
No, it's not. It's actually.
You know what's crazy? I think it's a daylight battle. What?
No, it's actually versus Bullets versus Excel. It's one of those 3-person battles. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that was a great question.
That was a fucking great question. Yo, 100 bullets was.
I was about to say, in that battle, that nigga Bullets was fucking up 2 niggas up bad. Please go watch that.
Yo,
That's JC era, like, yeah.
Yo,
Please go watch that. I promise y'all, Bullets was going crazy. I don't know what he drunk that night.
I don't know what happened to 100 Bullets, man. That nigga was blacking. Now, 10% of our correspondents got that question right. Most people thought Clips and John was the first battle. My favorite Quiet Room battle, personally, besides what Danger Zone did to niggas, was T-Rex versus Head Ice. That
was a classic.
That
show's fire.
I'm at your barbecue like, nigga, what's the seasoning? Like, that nigga was what he said.
Yeah.
Yo, Rex was bugging too. Taking with niggas with me like niggas is scared to fly alone. Like he was bugging. All right.
When he cringily threw the water bottle down, very cringe. Like it was.
And him and Ice just looked at it like, I guess.
They both looked at it.
Yeah. But this is what our leaderboard looks like now after that one. Now that separated a lot of people. We got my man Maul, St. Louis. Shout out to Maul, STL. On top of 1,500, what do you say? 1,532. Big lead on everybody. Then D. Carter. Then my man Q Davis out of Philly. All right, let's keep it going.
All right, so get to the fourth question. This is, I've done a lot of episodes of Bastermind and wrote a lot of questions or whatever, and, definitely spent a little bit of time thinking about this one. I said to Tone before, one of the great things coming on this show is we do, a heavy URL focus that I can't really do with the UK show. People aren't interested in that way. So I'm quite proud of this question, and I think this is actually quite a fiendish one. So, friends, see if you can crack it. Name someone Rumnit has battled on King of the Dot who they themselves haven't battled on URL. So his opponent, they haven't battled on URL, but he's. So who is he battling on King of the Dot that's only battled on King of the Dot?
Tycoon Tax?
Is good for 1 point. Yeah.
Whoa.
Can you name the two others for Accolade?
AB Hoggish?
Yes.
Wow.
That's the Filipino dude.
Yeah.
Nah, that's the dude from the West Coast.
But isn't he Filipino?
I thought he was Filipino.
Yeah.
Is he? I don't know. I thought it was
With the braids.
Yeah. That's A.B. August, yeah.
Wow.
And there's one more.
One more? Has not battled on URL.
No. I'll be stunned if you get this. I really will.
I'm going to think about Rumnitty's debut. That dude he battled, Kanish Pilot. He definitely not battled on URL.
It was Conscious Pilot, yeah.
Pilot, but his name is spelled retardedly, so we got to give him that point. Because I would...
it's the R guy.
Yeah, that white Conscious Pilot. I don't think he battled ever again after that.
Jesus Christ. But Conscious Pilot, I mean, I fitly say Jesus Christ. But so final question for you, Francis. You currently have 3 points. Name an RBE male versus female battle that's over 1 million views.
Arsenal versus QB.
Yep. It's important, actually, Mr. Stats Guy.
All right. Hold on. Before we do that, I got that up in the joint right now. So we still keeping track on the YouTube poll. So make sure y'all filling that out. But Arsenal versus QP, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I got 4 out of 5. That's not bad.
4 out of 5 is very good. And can you name the other over 1 million? There is actually another one.
Male and female?
Yeah, male versus female.
On RBE.
Mm-hmm.
Fair and Clips.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fire and Clips. Yeah, exactly.
That's over 1 million?
Yeah, it's like
I think
2 point
2 million,
something.
actually.
Yeah.
Man, that shit is relatively new.
He told that woman.
Very new.
He told that woman, if you say her name at an abortion clinic, you get a discount. Like,
that's crazy.
I don't know the things he said to her. No way.
Disrespectful.
All right, so leaderboard. Shout out to the leaderboard. Shout out to people in the YouTube that's filling this out and all that. We got Maul in first place with 3,439 points. Quizzle is next, 2,969, and then my man Noob is at 2,875. Shout out to Tay 2. Tay's in here. Q Davis, I see K Miles. You know what I'm saying? And my man TB in the UK holding up the top 10. All right, so let's get to the next.
Shout out to I Am Blue in the Discord chat. He gave us not the Discord, the YouTube for the donation, man. He said, keeping me entertained during the quarantine. He gave us $100 donation. Appreciate you.
Damn.
Man. Heavy donation. Appreciate
that's
that.
crazy.
Bro. Definitely appreciate that. I Am Blue.
Yo, salute. Yes,
amazing.
sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, yeah. You guys deserve it. You guys deserve it. So,
that's top 10. Damn, I'm humbled. All right, let's get to the next one. What's up?
All right, Mike, you ready for your 5?
Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, so question 1 of your set of 5. Clips has teamed up with 3 battlers on camera in 2-on-2s. Name all 3.
Oh, Mike.
DNA.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
I'm ready.
Yo, chill out.
Hold on.
That's crazy.
Okay, hold on. DNA, John, and there was some and good.
And goods for the point.
Correct.
Okay.
That is correct.
You pulled it through.
Okay.
How
Is it a time limit or not? It's just like you gotta.
It's kind of a gentleman's time limit, you know.
About 30-second time limit. Now I got the YouTube time limit up here. The YouTube question was a little bit different on the poll here. We said, "Who is Charlie Clips not teamed up with for a 2-on-2?" So we had Goods, DNA, John. If you pick Hitman is the correct answer for the not teamed up, right? So I think pretty much everybody got that. A few rankings here changed. My man Maul is still at the top of the list. Tom, take it away.
Second question for you, Mike. Arsenal on the Alpha and Omega card, which, you know, was supposed to be his retirement, his final battle, whatever, obviously came back. You know, battle rap retirement is kind of a bit of a farce. Other than Lux, name 3 other people that you could vote for him to battle.
Oh, I remember that.
Repeat that. I didn't hear you. What you said?
Damn, that's a great question.
The good one. I remember that.
Okay.
So basically, on the Alpha and Omega card, you could vote for Arsenal to battle someone. Lux was obviously in that, and he went on to battle Lux because of the vote. So who were 3 other people that you could vote for him to battle?
It was Murder Mook.
Yep.
Who else?
We're gonna have to push you here.
Okay, my bad. Mook, Cassidy, and I don't know the third person.
I can't give the point if you don't know the third person. So France to steal.
France for the steal.
Mook, Lux. I'm sorry. Yeah, Mook, Lux. Was it Hollow?
Hollow was there. Yeah, Hollow was there. Hollow was on there. So
nice.
I'll give France the point.
Why?
Because
why? How come? Okay, so France gets that point. Now, for the YouTube, that what I asked you guys was, what's Arsenal's?
Well, because France stole it, because it kind of
that's a steal, a nice little steal. Now, for the people that are on the poll here, we got what's Arsenal's most viewed battle on his own league, UW. Now, that's why I changed that question slightly. I didn't know how to present that in a different way here. So
right,
we got that one together. Now, the answer to that is Charlie Clips, but I see why you got T-Rex, because the options there: T-Rex, Clips, Math, Daylight. Arsenal does numbers on his own league, obviously, but that Clips battle is almost at 4 million views. Like, that's crazy.
Right.
I didn't even know that. Like, Clips whooped his ass too. Hell yeah, it's almost at 4 million. Yeah. All right, rankings haven't changed. We still got Maul, Quizzle, and Noob at the top 3. Tay, and then Q Davis at 5th. Cali King 87 makes his way on the top 10 list with 2,500 points. Shout out to you, bro. All right, let's keep it moving. Tom.
Oh, Cali King, man.
Okay, so just to go on the scores, because France gained a point there, it's now 5-1 in France's favour. As we get to the third question for you, Mike, there's still plenty of game to play here on the general knowledge. Now, present company excluded, so other than Black Compass, other than Let's Talk Battle Rap, other than Battle Resume, like my third favourite Battle Rap podcast is PSA Hip Hop. I'm a huge fan of this podcast. Probably more, and I don't mean this as a diss, because obviously they're brilliant when they talk about battle rap, but I just love them talking about 90s hip hop. Yeah. And they're just so passionate, and just, I write in notes and I'm listening. If you guys listen to that, but I just went through the top 50 favorite 90s rappers. It's like 2 hours long. It's fucking amazing. I
watched it in 3 minutes.
Hey, Tom a fake old dude, yo. Tom fake old. Look at that. Look at you hear him?
So Mike, I ask you, what is the name of Free Letterman's main co-host on PSA Hip Hop?
Watson.
Yeah. Watson is the correct answer.
That came with an assist. We just shouted him out.
It did.
Yeah, I just said that on accident.
I think it's.
Well,
Let me get you
I know
one
he used
question.
to, when he first started, he did start. He started with Timbo. I remember that.
Yeah. I mean, if you already knew that, we'll take your word for it, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, the co-host, in my opinion, as a, like I was with, AFM for a while. That co-host bag, that is tough, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, because like when you first get brought, especially if somebody's already been doing it, and then you get brought on as a co-host, what?
Mm-hmm.
The level of vitriol, like nigga, what? I used to have to just sign out. I'm like, nah. And that was back in the dirty era where it was like, yo, fuck this nigga and his kids. Like
Attitude era.
This
Yeah.
is the dirty era.
Yeah. So I mean that was different. But shout out to Watson, all the people that in that capacity too. Most people got that one right. Pretty much everyone on the list here got that one right. So
You would hope so. So we'll go for an uncontaminated question now, hopefully. So Mike, your fourth question. There were lots of crews in Battle Rap. There were even fictional crews, such as Daylight's X-Men crew. Can you name two members of it, please?
X.
Do you remember the crew, or they just existed as like a
X-Men crew?
Facebook post? Like, yeah.
A Facebook.
They got a lot of
post.
hype.
Man, what kind of question is that?
They got hype though, Cone. Is that fair? Like, people know what they are.
I'm gonna have to guess on this one. So, Daylight's X-Men crew. Did he have B Magic and Disaster?
Neither of them, I'm afraid. France, do you remember?
I think I might remember, because I remember him and Mike P was like fake doing mad shit. So him and Mike P was a part of that, right? And one more, right? You said two people?
Right, two, yeah.
What other fucking weirdo? You know what?
Yo,
has to be Reaper Raw. He's the only other dude.
Reaper
was in there. Twerk was in it, right? Gwitty.
Yeah, Twerk, Gwitty, J Black, Card Deems.
I remember that.
How does you know that? That is crazy.
Now,
that was a crazy question.
For the YouTube, we said who is a member of Daylight's fictional X-Men crew, and the options were Emerson Kennedy, Jerry West, Billy Boondocks, and Gwitty. And
wasn't real quick, not for like any points. Wasn't like Carter Deems with him too?
Carter Deems,
Carter Deems, yep.
Yeah, I remember that shit now.
Shout out to Carter Deems, man. So most people, I knew I was gonna throw people off with that. So a lot of people, 42% of people picked Gwitty. Most people picked Billy Boondocks. He would have seemed like a great fit for whatever they was doing at that little crew. But,
Billy Boondocks, man. West Adams. I love for you, man.
That has allowed my man Quizzle to move into the top spot. 5,969 points. We still got more. We got D Peggin 1. I don't know what that name means, but that person is in third place. Now we got my favorite name in the entire group. And his name is Swammy Gripper. Now I'm rooting for him.
Whoa.
He's currently fourth at Pose. If he's from your side of the town, I know he is.
Yo, what kind of fans you got, Tom? The Peggin 1?
Swammy Gripper. What do you want me to do? I mean, listen, he's at number 5, and then my man Noob is at 5th. Cali King 87 is at 10th. All right, so let's keep it moving.
Let's go, Cali, man.
All right, so Mike's final question now for the general knowledge round, the first round. Pit Fights League is based in which city?
Let's go. Y'all got to get this. This battle rap history. You better get this, man.
That's in Baltimore.
Baltimore's correct.
Correct.
Baltimore is correct. So we end round 1 6-3 in France's favour, but there's plenty of points to play for. So round 2, Tony, have you got that set up on the app?
Round 2 is already set up. So just so we cover what is going on here, we got our leaderboard happening. We got the poll for everybody that's following on the YouTube and everything. So shout out to y'all for doing that, and the whole society. You guys can participate too. Quizzle, Maul, D Peggin, Swammy Gripper, and New
D Peggin
5th. That is crazy. Your name is crazy now that I'm thinking about it.
D Peggin has to win.
Swammy Gripper.
Swammy Gripper's clearly if you're not rooting for him, I don't know what you're doing. Tay at 6. We got Q Davis at 7. Shout out to Philly. Tied with him, we got my man TB UK. Jack at 9, and then Cali King 87 at 10. Again, we'll have a grand prize to the winner. And if my man Mike can beat France, we'll give him $100. So let's get to round 2.
All right, so round 2 is which event. So basically how this works is I'm going to give you a battle. And between you, France and Mike, you've got to just shout out what event this went down at. You can keep shouting out. You're not going to take turns or anything like that. It's just fastest finger first, as it were. There's going to be 5 to battle it out on. So we'll start with the first. What event did Head Ice versus Roan go down at?
Blackout 7.
Jeez. Blackout 7 is right.
Jesus Christ.
Easy, yeah.
This nigga favorite card?
I didn't even take a breath yet. God,
Talk! Get to it, boy!
What the fuck?
We not fucking with you. We not playing with you.
this feel like a
Crazy, man.
Listen, man.
That was crazy.
So Head Ice versus Roan. Now I am one of those people that sorely diminished the. If King of the Dot is listening somehow, some way, which you guys have been invited on the show too. It is what it is. But you guys listening somehow.
Yeah.
You know what devalued that goddamn chain? Ice losing twice. That or 3 times. What the fuck? He lost those fucking matchups. He lost.
Yo, real talk. Before we get to the next question, somebody has to do a deep dive of the Head Ice era on King of the Dot. Like that deserves a rewind.
That dude,
It does.
it's a lot.
I looked into a little bit with your boy Tim Nelson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We reviewed those battles, but yeah, what the fuck's that guy talking about? I'm sorry, like Jesus Christ.
Oh wow.
You say yourself though. Don't act surprised.
I like
Like,
this guy.
the same shit. Like.
I like this dude, man.
Yo, man. Listen.
So next one then. What event did Surf versus T-Top happen at?
Gnome 6.
URL. Oh wait, no,
No. Yeah, he said it. No, 6. He got it.
yeah, no, yeah.
Sweet.
He got it quick.
I said,
So 8-3 currently for France over Mike. So tell me about.
Hold on. We got to catch up the group here.
Of course.
I have that up for the chat. For everybody that's out there live, so y'all can see
Shouts
that.
to Mike. Yo, Mike's answer was boost. He said the Euro only event. Yo, you might do
I said, yeah.
It was like years of evolution, like yeah.
Saying before this nigga said something because he like.
Oh, yo, Mike, I'm sorry, man. I gotta get the lead early because later on I might not get them
It
right.
might get weird.
So.
Yeah. All right. So just
love
a
it.
quick recap. Most people got that for Gnome 6. 92% of the people. Quick on the leaderboard here. We got Quizzle Mall, Noob, Q Davis, and TBUK with the mighty comeback, my nigga. Swammy Gripper is now at 8th. Swammy, what you doing? Put down the loud, Swammy. Answer your questions. God damn it. Go ahead, Tom.
Tay-Rock versus Briz.
Mm-hmm.
Redemption's
man,
right,
I know
yeah.
it.
That's
Damn.
absolutely. This is incredible. This is like fucking Rayman level. So,
Yeah.
what
I
about
love that battle too.
fourth pick? Prep versus John.
Rookie versus Vets.
Yep, rookie versus Vets.
Hold on.
And-
You going? Wait. Slow
This
down.
nigga
Slow down.
dying, look.
Wait,
I
I keep
wanna
forgetting
get-
the
I want to.
survey. Yeah.
I gotta make sure that the people is with us. They putting in their answers now too, Tom. Hold on.
All right.
Where was Prep versus John? It's up there for y'all. All right, so let's look at what the leaderboard has to say here. We're getting 20 seconds apiece of these questions. Now, France, I don't know what type of Rain Man shit you on today, but I'm gonna do a couple of these donations while we do that. So, Dre Biz, fun show, gentlemen, sidebar. Mark's gonna wash top. I don't know about that. Shout out to my brother Cammy. Cam sends €5. He says, salute to the whole gang. I need in a Bastermind's BC show. That's fact.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Cam, we gonna make that happen, all right? So, Tom, you want to get to the next question?
All right, my bad. I just keep neglecting the guys out there. Like I'm not used to such a professional setup. I'm not used to people listening, to be honest. So yeah, this is a rare treat.
love it.
So. The final now for round 2. Which event? Twerker versus Mr. Wavy.
Soul Survivor DMV.
Yeah. Jesus, I just had Survivor Series there, but this guy's coming with the, that's absolutely incredible. Mm-hmm.
Mike,
So,
you all right? Mike, you good?
This guy knows his. Yeah, this guy knows his shit.
I told you what was gonna happen when he got up
It's
here.
Bobby Fischer or some shit, like it's crazy. Like,
This
I know.
is some Rain Man level shit. Now,
this is some
100% of the people got it on the joint here. But this is really separating the men from the boys. My man Quizzle has taken a commanding lead at 10,000. First guy to crack 10,000. Maul at second place at 98.15. Q Davis, Philly, 96.88. We got Swammy Grippers all the way at 10. I don't know what happened, Swammy. What's going on?
Where's D-Peggin? Where's D-Peggin at?
D-Peggin is at 7. Is that
Bobby
number
King?
7? Yeah, 9,000 even. We got Old Head made an appearance. Shout out to Old Head, stank nigga. 79.69.
Wait, where's the poll at?
The poll is on at poll everywhere. So pollev.com/Black Compass 075. That is where you can find the poll. We'll put that in the group here. The YouTube has that in the description box. And just, we're going to keep it moving. And we got a few other donations that came in too. All right. Shout out to Dapo. $10 says drop the story time on Harbor City Crip. Pose.
Shout out Harbor City, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Dapo, man. Brooklyn, man. I'm going to drop it one day, man.
Yeah, no, it's we're not gonna rush the process here. We'll accomplish. What does Smack them say? We always accomplish the mission, the objective.
We complete the objective.
Right.
Objective.
Right.
All right.
All right. So let's get to the next one. Tom.
Okay, yeah. So the score as we get into round 3 is 11-3 in France's favour.
Mm-hmm.
But as we always say, there's so much to play for in this game. This round's a little different. This is the Battler Names round. So basically how it's going to work is I'm going to pronounce a letter. So, for example, if I was to say the letter C, which C is not going to be around, France would say Sharon, and then we go into I can't even think of one for C. The second one for C, but you get what I'm saying. Just go back and forth sort of thing. And caustic, for example, or whatever. So, you guys clear on that, France, Mike? Just kind of, you got to keep going.
So you're gonna say the letter, and we got to guess his name.
Yeah, you got to say, you've got to say one. He's got to say one. Back and forth. Whoever can last the longest pause.
Oh.
Yeah. Just keep going basically, because that there'll be loads for certain letters. So we're going to start off now with France, and I want you both to keep going and name battlers starting with the letter R.
Rhone.
Oh, so go with France. So France says Rhone, and now Mike.
R Streets.
Okay.
My stomach.
Mike, can you think of one?
Oh, did he say something after?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so everyone has to speak up. Yes, he said Rum Nitty. Go ahead.
Oh,
My stomach. Come on,
Disaster.
Mike, man.
Disaster. What?
Disaster don't start with an R?
With an R.
he said start with an R. Okay.
Nah, he didn't just say that. Wait, disaster?
Right, Mike. All right, Mike.
It's the start of the name.
Begins with an R sound. Yeah.
Okay, got you.
Begins with the R. Yeah. Obviously, France will get that point for 12 points now. So next one, slightly different. Numbers. So I want a number to start the battler's name, to end it. Just a number in the name. I'm not going to be picky in that sense.
Number in the name.
A number in the name, whatever. France, begin with you.
C3.
Ooh.
Yep.
Mike.
Damn, that was the one I had too.
I think it's a timeout. I mean, we'll give France a point. I mean, yeah, you can have 40 bullets, 100 bullets,
AR-15,
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
40 cal.
There's a few out there, yeah, 40 cal, yeah. So, and the final one for this round is going to be 3 here, so there are numbers. And now, France, can you kick us off, please, with P?
P, letter P. Rappers with the letter P.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What letter?
The letter P.
The letter P. That rapper starts with a fucking P, man. Wow.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I think you're taking too long. Mike, can you think of one?
Yeah, Mike.
Kick it off, Mike, with a P.
Pumpkinhead.
Yeah, Pumpkinhead. Let's give Mike the point there.
Pumpkinhead.
Okay, Mike.
Yeah, Mike.
Go, Mike.
All right, Mike. Okay.
Mike comes in.
Yeah.
All
right,
right. PH, man. I can't believe I didn't say his name first.
Yeah,
damn.
Rest in peace. That man has a street named after him in New York City. That's you don't just get those, right? So
Bad shit.
all right, so wait, hold on. Let me make sure I get us a couple donations. DP30 says for $2, D Peggin 1 is short for my first and last name. Low. Okay, shout out to that. Yo, shout out to Ron Deuce. Now, Ron Deuce is funny. He's funny, Tom, because you got to understand how you sound up here. He said, the score is 11 free. That's how this free for 3 thing got everybody in tears. I ain't going to lie. This F for TH thing that you do is funny.
Uh-huh.
You know?
All right. Well, look, I find the way Averb talks very funny, so we've all got our own ways.
Yo, tell D-Peggin to follow LTBR on Twitter. We want him on the podcast. This should sound crazy.
Yeah, that just sound crazy. Shout out to D-Peggin. Well, you said verb sounds funny to you? Like, on some, like, just the way that he put, like...
Yeah, what is it? Cur? Like, her? Like, that kind of, that drawl.
Shout out to the Lou,
it's different
man.
over there. Like, that's what he does.
Oh, we over there. But no, shout out to Verb. But round 4. Should we push through to round 4?
D Pagan.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh man.
Different, but okay.
Whoa.
Yo, that's
crazy. Boy.
I don't. All right. So round 4. Tom, kick us off.
So basically, the way this round works is I'm going to start by naming battlers that the correct answer I want you to shout out have battled. So I'm going to be basically naming a battler's resume. I'm going to name 4 of their battles that gradually sort of make it more clear who it is, perhaps. Mm-hmm. And again, like all the other rounds, France and Mike, just shout out who you think the answer is, and the first person to shout the correct answer.
Before you start, I think the clearest way to explain it is you're going to say a battle rapper's resume, and we have to guess whose catalog you're saying. Essentially, yeah, but I'm going to sort of progress as I do it and make it clearer who it is. So it'd start off with being quite a lot of people and work towards that. But yeah, exactly. So we'll start with the first one. This person has battled Bad News and Av. Can you think of anyone that's battled him?
Twerk?
Not Twerk. They've also battled Ty Law and Prep. Bad News, Av, Ty Law and Prep.
Bad News,
Chef Trez?
Ty Law, Prep.
Not Chef Trez, no.
That's a great guess.
Bad News,
France?
Av, Ty Law, Prep. Bad News, Av.
I mean, this guy's battled a lot of guys.
It's
not Greasy.
Is it Bill Collector?
It's not Bill Collector. Any more, friends?
Bad News,
Bad News, Av, Ty Law and Prep. It's I love Fendi. Shout out Chess.
Yeah.
Look, get effed up, like Jesus.
Missed on that one.
So that was Chess. The next one. This person's battled Iron Solomon and T-Top.
Okay.
They've also battled Chilla Jones and Craig Lamar.
Rum Nitty.
Oh,
not Rum Nitty.
Oh, what? What was the last person you named?
Craig Lamar.
JC.
So JC. JC is the correct answer there.
JC, who's that? Is that Mike?
That was Mike.
Yeah.
Mike said JC.
Sorry for the fucking score. Let's go, boy.
Mike said so. It's
comeback season.
It's 13-5. It's 13-5. Like we
13-5.
All right, so everyone relax.
Yeah.
All right, so okay, so this is what I have for the YouTube. I said for the Who Battle, Iron, T-Top, Chilla, and Craig Lamar. The options were Adi Boom, JC, Big K, and Show Off. And that's fucked up to really phrase it the question like that because they all kind of battled 3 of these people. But most people got JC. Leaderboard is looking like this. Quizzle is still at number 1. We got Maul at second. 11,690 points. Q Davis at 11,375. Jack, TBUK, D Peggin at 6. Pause. And then Swammy Gripper at 9. Let's go, nigga. All right. Tom, take it away.
All right. So the third for this round, I'm going to do 5 of these. So the third for round 4. This person's battled Thesaurus and Cortez.
Mm-hmm.
They've also battled Ill Will and Immaculate.
Real deal.
Not Real Deal. Thesaurus, Cortez, Ill Will.
Thesaurus, Cortez, Ill Will, and Ill. Wait,
yeah,
Thesaurus,
it is Cortez, a good guess.
Ill Will and
Immaculate. So Saurus and Ilmac, and then Cortez and Ill Will.
Big K.
Yes, Big K's correct.
Oh, nice.
Good call.
Correct. Very good work. Very good work.
Great work.
Most of the, I'll be honest, man, most of the guys on YouTube are getting this shit correct.
Fair enough.
That's straight up. So, but go ahead, though.
So the fourth penultimate one here. This person has battled M. City and the Dead Man.
Ugh.
Oh, I know this one.
Also battled Moneybags and Swave Sever. M. City, Dead Man, Moneybags, Swave Sever.
That's a disgusting ass set of people.
That's the gauntlet. That's the mid-tier gauntlet.
Yeah, shout out to Swave, though.
Oh, no.
Dead
I've
Man,
had Swave on the show. Like
M.
legend.
City, Swave Sever, and who's the fourth guy?
Moneybags. With the Z.
Is it Big
With
Cannon?
the Z.
It's Big Cannon. That's crazy. It is Big Cannon. Friends.
I'm disgusted in myself.
I'm proud of you. That's bad to get that. So the final one now.
I got that right. Ugh.
No. The final one. This person's battled Big Cannon. Speak of the devil and Danger Zone.
Okay.
They've also battled A-Verb and Goods. Big Cannon, Danger Zone, A-Verb and Goods.
Is that Henny Man?
Yes, it is Henny Man. Holy shit! So I'm thinking new stuff, but that is like,
Let's go.
It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, you know your shit. So we're 16-5 now. Tone, do you need to wrap it up over there on the online section?
So where I am, so we're at the end of the road here for the round 4, and this is the final score. So this is what we're looking at right now. We got Quizzle taking it home at number 1, 14,657 points. That's way above what we had for the other rounds. Very close though. So then we have Maul 13,690, Q Davis, Jack, TBUK, Old Head, D-Pagan, Noob, K Miles, and Swami Gripper at 10. I'm going to make sure that we publish that. But Quizzle, see me after the show. We'll get some Cash App arranged, and we'll give you a prize. All right? So, but we're not done here, though, on the main game. And we get to round 5. Let's go, Tom.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of a foregone conclusion, as it were. But we're not playing it for, obviously there's a competitive element to it, but it's more just about appreciating this stuff and, doing entertainment for the people then.
It's okay, Mike. You never lose. You only learn.
Hey, man, I'm having fun, bro. That's all that matters.
Now, France, this is where I think you're really going to be tested because most people never get these right because it's just so difficult to remember specific bars. And I've tried not to pick the most obvious punches. So let's see where you land with this. Basically, we're going to start with France. He'll get 3 questions, and then Mike will get 3, and you get the opportunity to steal like the first round. So we'll start with France, Ill Will and Rum Knitting. Okay. Now the bar is, let the aid off before I skate off. Now is Jules minding. Put rum in the back across state lines. I'm...
Say the bar one more time.
Let aid off before I skate off. Now is Jules missing. Mm-hmm. No, sorry. Now is Jules minding. Put rum in the back across state lines. I'm...
Let aid off before I skate off. Now Jules minding. Put rum in the back across lines.
Across like state lines. So really, you only need to know that bit. Put rum in the back across state. Sorry, I'm moonshining. Did you say?
That's how it goes, right? Let aid off
that's
before
it.
I skate off. Jules minding. Put rum back. Something like that. Cross the lines like a moonshining.
Damn.
So yeah, France delivers yet again. Okay. France comes in with it. Second battle now.
I think the reason I remember that is because everybody abuses Adolf and Jules, and that's just a regular.
Yeah. But rum moonshining is actually quite a nice.
But that's another story.
I mean, such a long conversation, Anyway. So
sailor mouth.
Yeah.
So France, your second comes from Tay-Rock versus Calico. Take his work from him and say it's mine. That's plagiarism. The gauge will hit him. I done JC, Ill Will, Queen Pe. You will get the most. And then there's the end of the
bar. Then the punch.
You will get the most
real quick,
time.
You're saying you're in the battle. Can I get the hint of the battle rapper? No.
That's Tay-Rock saying that.
Tay-Rock, yeah.
Okay, say the bar one more time.
Take his work from him and say it's mine. That's plagiarism. The gauge will hit him. I done JC, Ill Will, Queen Paper. You will get the most. I'm
showing favoritism.
Hey. How? I literally went through the Genius page and randomly picked a punch.
Dope. Wow. Remember that mediocre Tay-Rock mid-bar? Like, you're different.
Yeah, how? Like, so...
I think Tay-Rock's bars are easy to remember because they're mediocre, but they have a good cadence to it. So you can always kind of like play... You can always kind of like remember that shit. It's like a lullaby almost.
Yeah.
Okay, that's lullaby.
My man Pauls.
Man.
Say Rock sound like a lullaby on a playback. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine when your kids speak like that. I'm showing favoritism.
Fine.
Mm-hmm.
All right, go to the next one, Tom.
All right, the final one for yourself, France. Chiller versus JC, which I'm sure you're going to get this one. So this is, obviously Chiller. From what I've seen, Jazz be getting thrown out the front door. So why would you say window? Well, this reason makes the best sense. You from the glove, right?
Oh, that's easy.
You from the glove, right? Damn, wait. From the glove, right? So you never seen Fresh Prince. So like, I can't remember. So you never seen Fresh Prince.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
You never seen Fresh Prince.
From the glove, right? Oh, Chiller Jones, like.
Yeah. That battle, man. That battle's so important to UK battle rap. Like, that battle's crazy.
So why would you say window? Like,
yeah.
Window.
It's kind of the Fresh Prince bar to end all Fresh Prince bars. Like, even though there's billions, like, since. But.
So the quick announcement leaderboard is up, man. And shout out to that, man. And, you know what I mean? And shout out to my man, Maul199 says, second place, I'm sick. # pray for St. Louis. Yo, shout out to St. Louis. Shout out to the Midwest in general and all that. But the leaderboard is up for your edification. That is up for the
D Peggy, you let us down.
Yeah, man. Shout out to UK. We gotta get and then Swammy Gripper. I don't know what we did, but go ahead. Go ahead, Tom. The next one.
Yeah. So final 3 questions. These are for you, Mike. Okay. These are your finish the bars. We're gonna go first of all with Jonai versus Gutter. So finish the bar. Aaron Hernandez, see how a patriot acting? Oh, you heard he gang banging. Well, newsflash, he's just fake flag moving. That's the.
I don't even fucking remember that battle, B.
Wow.
You don't remember Jonai versus Gutter?
What, France?
No. Wait, who said it? Jonai said it, or
Jonai said it? Yeah.
Jonai said it. I can hear Jonai's voice. I just can't remember the bar.
He fake flag moving. That's the moon landing.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Nah.
That battle,
when
that battle dropped, boy, what happened to media? Media lost a lot.
You know, the hipster hot take on that battle is, yo, don't underrate Gutter's bars. And it's like, what? Yeah. I mean, Jonai just bought the
thing.
That was the greatest battle of all time for about a month. I swear to God.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when that
remember the whole battle leaked on like some random channel or something.
It was like on some Norb's blog channel. There was one round, like it was like
the second rise again.
Oh my God, the words die like Aramaic. Like
battle rap always has a way of balancing these things out because not even a year later, boy, oh boy, disaster. Best after battle photo ever. Disaster.
I mean, yeah, he looks dejected. Yeah, he does. He looks sad.
Anyway, that would be a good 30 for 30. Go ahead, Tom. What's the next one?
The next one for you, Mike, is Daylight versus Mike P. So this is Mike P. You better win, Day, because if you can't serve a young soldier, how you gonna?
Oh, you can't serve a young soldier.
Can't serve a young soldier. How you gonna?
Man,
yeah,
that's hard, man.
That is difficult. I mean,
yeah, I don't even know, bro. That's hard. Yeah,
I'm ready to start that one.
Let's go, friends.
You better win, Day, because you can't serve a young soldier. How you gonna march with the veterans, Day?
That was a fucking bar. That was a bar. God, that was a bar.
Yeah.
What?
So France moves into 20 points right now, comparable to Mike's 5. It's been a little bit of a massacre over here.
This feels like the Bulls versus
man,
the Sonics, game 3 right
Don't
here.
say massacre in that accent, man. That made it sound worse.
He's about to do the Jordan shrug on you.
He was like, it was a massacre.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Man.
Tone.
What's up? Mm-hmm.
This is 92 Bulls versus Blazers game 1.
That's not. There's no reason to bring the Blazers up at some. Just because Jordan got on TV and dissed everybody that was good from his generation, don't mean you can just carry this energy on. Clyde Drexler wasn't doing nothing to nobody. He's somewhere bald, wearing glasses, being a dad somewhere. And fucking Jordan, Clyde Drexler sucked. That nigga ain't trash. No way.
I was offended being compared to him.
Man, Jordan, you sit up here with these wide ass jeans talking about niggas from your era, man. Why wasn't Zeke on that fucking team? Address that, nigga. It's trash.
It's because of Magic Johnson, nigga.
That's some bullshit.
It's because
I look at that.
It's because Zeke called Magic Johnson Fruity Pebble.
Well, I mean,
and then it was after that.
Forget it. Tone is triggered.
Well, because you first of all, because I'm a Blazers fan, and you know that, and but see, that's my problem though, is that at the time, we know what AIDS was. Like what? Nobody knew, so I don't know.
Yo, AIDS back then probably was what coronavirus is now.
Worse,
right? Like everybody's panicking.
Yeah. So straight up, and then
I ain't gonna lie, AIDS is a pretty good reason to panic.
I think so too.
that's
at the time,
reason, and now it is still a good reason to panic.
It was the debut. Like,
yeah, I don't even want to know.
The tape dropped in like 85.
I don't even want to know what the debut feel like. I go, what?
Bro?
Can you imagine having sex and then you hear on the news, AIDS just came out. It's new disease. Like, what?
Nah.
AIDS just came out. Shout out Magic, man.
AIDS just came out is crazy. Right. So since we made an AIDS joke on this, and clearly won't be getting any money from this show, we're gonna continue. Shout out to DP for the $5 donation. He said 7th is garbage. I joined after the 3rd question. Got y'all next time. Salute, fellas. Appreciate the content. Appreciate you as well, DP30.
Salute.
All right.
EP30.
All right.
Thank you, man.
So let's go. Next one, Tom.
Yeah, final question now for Mike. I mean, you can't even really say this is for pride, really. This is just for end of the episode because you've been thoroughly whitewashed, really. France did an amazing...
He didn't have to say all that. Come on, you the host.
Oliver delivery.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a British guy. I gotta be the villain, no, you
the host, man.
But
you ain't have to do me like that, bro.
Sorry, Mike. You were great. But we get now to personally one of my all-time favorite bars, and I understand that this bar is a bit hackneyed and a bit whatever, and some people have questioned the intensity of it or whatever. But for me, it's just why I love battle rap. Danny Myers. I mean, your cousin Posey, of course, like one of my all-time favorite battle rappers versus Chilla Jones, RBE. You think the beefing stops? I'll break your face in seconds. Gun butt till the stock destroyed. Mike, any ideas?
Gun butt until this. I don't even know, bro.
Oh my god, man, this bar is so disgusting. You want me to say it?
Yeah, please, friends.
Go ahead, bro.
Beef and style, break your face in seconds. Gun butt to the stock destroying your family be in Great Depression.
Yes.
Crazy.
Bar. That's not like Chilla freaks in that bar. Like,
I'm not gonna front. Danny's best bar that battle was he was like, bitch nigga, my whole mob stunting. Everyone fire dumping. Paramedics use pressure to apply everywhere
like the job hunting. Yeah. What is it? You'll see the hot moon in the middle of the day. That's an equinox. Like, he's fucking. incredible in that
Once
battle.
that
Like,
motherfucker starts going, it's hard to just.
we get a gun so big bar in that battle. It's very 2015. Like, it's, you know.
Yeah.
I know Boston got
Little
games.
Danny,
I ain't
man.
tripping. I'm toy popping. Throw them sets up. We ride through whatever. Pick at signs. We boycott.
This nigga know the whole battle.
Good job, Danny.
I'm too cold.
See, Danny, people like you, man. People like you.
That's actually one of my favorite Danny battles. Like,
I agree. I've watched all of his stuff. It's one of his that West Coast Dread as well. That's another classic Danny battle.
I
He
just
died. He low-key died. When you watch that battle.
Yeah, West Coast Dread shit.
Yeah.
On some street Tom, I'm gonna let you know on some street nigga shit, on some over here, like outside type shit. Danny got fucking talked to badly in that battle.
But Danny was in his bag, but he lost.
Yeah.
Listen,
But yeah, I guess finally just to top up the scores then. So France at 20, Mike at 5. Like, France, we expected no less, but still, congratulations. This was a dominant performance. Like, this was flu game level. Am I right in that reference? I don't quite know, but still, congrats.
What's the most somebody's ever scored, Tim? Tom.
Tom, white guys are all the same. I get it. I don't know. I think around this guy, I have to double check. Colin Shanks, who you might know is a battler over here and just a huge fan of the sport. He's been on, and I think he has officially the high score, but I can't remember exactly what that is in terms of statistics. But still, this was a pretty thorough trouncing. Like, I'm in awe right now. Like, the speed at which you answered some of those event stuff is like,
that's pretty.
You're like a supercomputer or some shit. Like,
yeah, he knows his stuff, man. He knows.
Mike, so Mike, I appreciate you.
I
appreciate the brother Mike stepping up to the plate here, but we told you, there would be no games played up here, Mike.
Yeah.
Just but listen, like I said, we appreciate
Hey,
at
least I came in second place, bro.
Hey,
at least
man,
I came in second place.
And that's what second place ain't bad. Now, it don't, it's just y'all too, but hey, it is what it is, Mike. Now, any shout outs to the people, you know what I'm saying?
It's only two of y'all.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, thank you for your participation, man. We'll send you something for your time, man, your energy, man. We appreciate it.
Hey, man.
And
hey, man, for whoever want to do this, man, it ain't easy as it seems because you be on the spot, you know. So it's like, so you like France. He knows.
I tell niggas that all the time.
Yeah.
He knows his stuff, man. The way he was answering questions after the questions was asked was crazy. So he would probably beat a lot of niggas.
That's a fact.
All right, don't do that. You don't know that. Because you got your ass beat. Don't put it on the line. Don't do that.
Chill, Paulo.
Hey, Mike, man. Appreciate you as always, bro. And you stay up. I don't know what part of the world you where you from? Where you at right now?
I'm from the Bronx, but right now I'm living in Cali.
Okay. Southern California, Bentrell and that, or what were we doing? What were you?
What was that?
What part of LA? You in LA or something?
No, I'm in San Diego.
Oh, okay, no doubt.
Okay.
I almost took a job in San Diego, yo. I think like Qualcomm is over there. I was gonna work for them and shit.
Yeah, they have a
nice
bunch
out there.
of
Yeah. The cost of living was way too high though. I'm like, I'm not about to do this. I don't know what the fuck. So anyway, Mike.
Yo, Mike, go fill out a bracket, man. Maybe you win $1,000. Make you feel better, bro.
Yeah.
But I forgot to ask you that, French. How you do a bracket if they said they're gonna change it every time they battle now? They made that announcement.
I heard that. Last time I heard P was on Ben's podcast early this week and said it's straight through. But now I'm hearing from a lot of other people that they're switching it. So I actually don't know. I'll find out myself. Because if it is going to be a blind draw where they switch it every round, then I can't do a bracket. I can only do it the first round. But, I mean, to be honest, everybody's bracket is going to break in the first round anyway, so it don't matter.
Okay.
You think you get 15 right? I don't think so.
Man. All right. We gotta get to the bottom. But, I mean...
It's possible.
Yeah.
It's possible. I didn't hit crazy parlays before, so it's possible. It's definitely
15 though?
Nah, I hit the most up I hit an 18 month. That's hard.
You hit 8? Yo, the most I've hit was 5.
That's
that was
crazy.
8. Hold on, I can find a ticket too. Give me a second. I hit like 8.
How much you put on it? How much you put on it? Like $5?
Nah, it was like 30. It was a good comeback. It was a lot.
You put $30? You probably got racks.
Yeah, it was a lot. Hold on, I bet a lot. Hold on.
That's at least like 240 to 1.
That was a long time ago though. That was when I first started betting. I was doing all the stupid parlays. Then I don't do that.
Bro, an 18 parlay, I think it's like 200 or 180 to 1.
I used to do every day $10 of mad different parlays, 7 ways, 8 ways, like just crazy stupid shit.
So if you put $30 down for an 18 parlay, you got at least $5,000.
This shit all sound like you about to hung over a bridge, man. I don't know, man. Like this
nah,
at least $5,000
bag.
Parlay, it was like 3.
It's not a British word.
Parlays is alright, man. Y'all don't be fucking with bets. Y'all don't bet.
Nah, man.
I bet heavy.
I like so my boy knows the bookies and shit. I would like run through him and he would run through the niggas. But that world is I'm scarred, bro. I don't know. I watched what's the Keanu Reeves movie, Hardball, when nigga was betting and shit. Waiting, I'm like, I'm not about to, not gonna have me.
Thomas like rounders out here, like.
Yo, Polo, you ever been backdoored?
Hey, yo.
All right, hold on. For you guys pull up the pause button. If you're a real gambler, that's a gambling term.
I'm gonna pull out the pause button.
Nah, that came out of nowhere. Nah,
this croupier is fucking handsy, like.
Well, anywho, if you've been backdoored on a bet, obviously, like you're winning in the last second, somebody hits a free throw or hits a shot out of nowhere for no reason,
and it just hit like
it just breaks your spread.
Oh. It was one time. It was one time. This stupid ass. It was the Warriors game. I forgot who did it. Somebody hit a pointless free throw, like literally, like a pointless free throw. They fouled the nigga. They was up already. They fouled the nigga. Hold on, I'm trying to find that shit on YouTube. It was like the most pointless shit.
The spread be like 12 points, right? And the Warriors be up by like 13 with like 5 seconds, and there's no reason to even play. And then the Charlotte Hornets would just be like, "Oh, well, let me just shoot this 3," and then it cuts a 13-point game to a 10-point game.
Yeah. Nah,
there was one college game where a dude like hit like a last minute like layup on some like fast break. It's only a couple seconds left. Everybody stopped playing shit. And he hit the layup and fucked the spread up, and the whole crowd was like, "Oh!" Like it was crazy. I was like, "Damn."
Yo, son. It's funny that now that they're showing The Last Dance, they're like rewinding the game tapes and showing old like backdoor bets with the Bulls. Mm-hmm. Like they have like mad games where like no reason, like these guys don't even grab a rebound. They just make a quick layup after losing 20 points.
Yeah,
it's like they're breaking the spread. I'm like, what's happening?
Just messing the spread up for everybody. But I do feel like though with the betting shit, like it's just back to the Pete Rose shit. Like if you betting on your team to win, I don't think that's a big deal. Like if you play sports, you're like, I'm gonna put 100 on my team to win. I don't think that's a bad. Like you know what I mean? As opposed to a nigga saying, well, nah, we gonna lose this one, yo. I got 100 on us. We definitely about to get our ass whooped. See,
hold on, man. I wanna address the Discord real quick because everybody in the Discord's like, I've been gambling. I've never heard that term.
Oh yeah,
y'all never really gambled if y'all never heard that.
Yeah. What term?
The backdoor term.
Nah, but the niggas out here don't really say it like that.
They don't say it like. Why does someone just say it like that?
What do you want me to do? I don't know, Paul. Like, what do you want me to do?
Hold on.
Essentially, the full term is called backdoor cover. That's the name of the term.
Well,
niggas just be like the game.
That's when you cover. That's when you cover or break the spread at the last second unnecessarily.
Niggas really just be like the game was rigged or some shit. They don't really say the backdoor. That's some like old school Italian Adam Sandler talk. Like niggas don't really say backdoor. Niggas just be like the game was rigged or some shit like that.
Yeah. Speaking of, man, that Adam Sandler movie is Uncut Gems.
Yeah, I hated that film.
How do you hate that film?
You hate it? Nah.
Honestly, I thought that
we're
film
gonna
was
address Tom. We done with trivia.
Terrible.
Everybody get Tom in the corner. What other films you hate, Tom? Because I'm mad. What was bad about Uncut Gems? How was that bad?
I thought the dialogue was very flat. Like the situations are very predictable. Like people are like, oh, my anxiety was off the charts watching it. I'm like, no, it's actually quite tame. Like, you know what I mean? You see all these tweets and you're like, shut the fuck up. Like, it wasn't anything like that. Oh, he's in the back of a car and his daughter's like, no, I thought it was Tone, we spoke before about the Netflixification of media, and like that's a prime example. Like that gem that needed to be cut. Like fuck me.
Okay.
Wow.
You ought to just stun on everything because Top Boy out now. You ought to just say everything.
Top Boy's okay. Like you know what I mean. Like
shout out to Richie Rich. He gave us $14.99. Shout out to Pose for the story time with the cuz Tweety. That story hit me. Mm-hmm. This is Richie Rich from the BK. On what do you say? Wait, on Playboy Gangsta Script? On Playboy. Shout out to yo Pose. I don't know what type of
PGs, man. West Side.
Yeah.
Hold on. You really didn't like Uncut. You didn't like Uncut Gems. Tom?
No,
I
thought it was bad.
I don't like Uncut.
You know what's my favorite thing about Uncut Gems is like how nostalgic it was. Like if you guys remember the year 20. Have like memorable years that year for like the weekend coming out, iPhone 4s.
Media needs to transcend its decades. Nostalgia is an empty concept for like thinking about a film. Like it just puts you in a biased position, I think.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, remember the summer of '92, and it's like, well, I wasn't there for Citizen Kane, but that rules.
Right. But I don't know though. When you talk about time period pieces, and when they start talking about your time that you were around for. I don't know. I feel like our generation is going to be very picky when they start making movies around set 2002, 2003, 04 when we were outside.
Already. Like, I mean, I don't want to pause it, but the best American comedy show the last 3 or 4 years is called Pen 15. It's also known as Penis. On Hulu. Yeah. I don't know if you guys have heard of that, but it's like it's basically because when I grew up, I was watching 90s media that was nostalgic to 80s media, and it's like now I'm seeing media created where the kids grow up in the early 2000s, like I did when I was a teen, and it's and I am biased towards that. I'm not saying it's not intoxicating, but. Right. I don't know. For Uncut Gems, for me, it was a little flimsy narratively. It just wasn't really reinventing the wheel.
Okay. And I do see Pen 15. This is labeled as cringe comedy. This is
Matt, brothers. What are we talking about right now?
We're talking about films and shit we don't like. And I'm trying to corner Tom because I'm trying to figure out he doesn't like Uncut Gems. I'm trying to do the belly and paid in full test. I'm trying to set him up.
You're trying to what?
Corner? That's a pause?
I gotta drink some water, man. I'm hearing too much crazy shit.
Tony, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous.
I'm sorry.
The pause game is just like, yo, chill off the homophobic shit. Like,
yeah.
You let the guy infiltrate your thoughts.
Language is innuendo laden, like.
See, that's exactly what a pause person is saying, man.
We're talking to a guy who calls a cigarette a fag. All right, we're gonna have to loosen up this guy calls a cigarette a fag, so. We got
that's cigarette. That's the term.
Yeah, well, I mean, shout out to Tom. This is what they say in the UK. I'm just saying, corner is not a pause. Fuck that.
No.
I don't care.
Cornered is not a pause.
Paid in full and belly trash to you, Tom? I need to know what's going on here.
No, I love that film.
Oh, you love it? Okay. All right.
Yeah, I love that film. Like.
All right.
Niggas in here, they in the Discord. It's the Discord.
They kill. Yeah, they're just
the Discord, man.
They just top rope killing. Like I don't understand. Anyways, so that's the things. And shout out to Di the Hitting Man Battle Rap Trap. They released a movie for Ultimate Madness. This it looks like back behind the scenes type of films and all that. And you know what I'm saying. So I like stuff like that. It helps you follow it all. Make sure you check out the interviews too. And next week, I got a bunch of the guys coming up to, talk all this shit. So people, I think on the left side of the bracket, I wasn't getting as many of those people. They'll be up here.
Yeah.
I just want to say that. Yeah, I don't have any other takes.
Did their movie drop? I should watch that.
What movie?
The Battle Rap Trap movie you're talking about right now.
Oh yeah. It's on. Somebody just shot a link in the Discord. I think that might have been Draft who put the link in here.
If anybody had the link in the Discord, please drop it, and I'd love to watch it and retweet that.
It's URL's 25K Ultimate Madness Face Off behind the scenes movie Battle Rap Trap. Okay.
I'm on this channel right now. I don't see
Shout
it.
out to D.I. the Henryman. Yeah, no, the link is.
Oh, here it goes.
And
okay.
I'm putting the link in the YouTube as well.
Thank you.
And then we'll do that, man. We'll make sure people got that, man. I just can't wait back till we get to regularly scheduled programming. This shit is this shit's not it to me. Like wrestling with no fans, battle rap with no fans, not it. No.
Another round of
wrestling with no fans is crazy.
Wait, do you guys like UFC? Did you guys see the event last Saturday with no fans?
Yeah, I don't really
UFC
like
with no fans seems crazy.
It's weird. It just look like niggas.
I heard a lot of mixed reviews. I heard a lot of people kind of liked it. I'm not gonna lie.
People will like anything right now. This is the third month of quarantine.
Yeah,
but like I think the UFC, like dieharders, they liked it though. Yeah, they really liked the no fan shit.
Mm-hmm. It was almost kind of polarizing because like the commentators are commentating on the fight, and the fighters can kind of hear it, and they're like adjusting as people are speaking in the background. Is that quiet?
Yeah. That is not it. You got to get the announcers away from that. Because if somebody punches him in the head, really punches him in the head, he got to stop dropping that left hand. I'm gonna adjust, right? Like I was like, all right, well.
And you know what? Like without the crowd screaming, there's no adrenaline there with like the fighters. So instead, they just like they're hesitant in the beginning, and then they just like break that shit, and they're just so violent. And I'm like, this no crowd shit's kind of fire. I liked it personally.
Okay, you rocked with it. I
see. If the NBA comes back with no fans, we're gonna watch it. So why would battle rap with no fans? We can't enjoy it. Like we're not gonna have a venue till like 2021 probably.
True.
It is what it is.
NBA with no fans, I always thought would be cool. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't mind that. I don't mind it.
I think that would be kind of cool.
I'll watch it. I'll watch that.
But this has to be done before football season. Like seriously, let's get back to. I just don't. Football with no people is weird. That's weird. That is weird. Everything.
I can't. Football with no people, especially college. Like I don't know how that's gonna work.
I don't know how you could even begin to try to do that shit. Like.
That's too difficult, I think. But like these leagues, like the NBA and everything else, like they build bubbles, and the NBA has it easy because they just have to finish a season, but everybody else has to start an entire season, the training camp.
Right,
so it's a lot.
Baseball, I think that'd be cool. I didn't want the baseball game, just 3 niggas there, like high school baseball game. Yeah. So I think baseball would be cool, man. Yeah. Basketball too.
I think it's in Taiwan. They have the baseball back, and they have like cardboards and like robots in the arena in the stadium. You seen that?
Nah, that's cringy.
Yeah, you Google it. It's like they're playing baseball, and the entire stadium is just filled with like cardboard people and like robots.
Man, listen, man.
Bugging.
I can't do it. Wait a minute. Why am I getting killed? What am I getting killed for? In the chat. All right, I gotta stop looking at what y'all niggas is talking about.
Yeah, man. Just ignore the Discord, man.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Yo, Posey, you sticking around? Oh, my fault.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll be around. I'll be around, brother.
So what's the next? What's the next thing that's what Polo? What's going on? You got a thing? You got a situation?
Niggas was trying to pull up. Niggas.
Oh, Negus. Shout out to Boom. Wait, is Boom? So what was gonna be the thing here? What was
Rockefeller versus Death Row.
Ooh.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. Wait, what's this Rockefeller? Yeah, this is Rockefeller versus Death Row. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yo, Tony and Paula put that photo of the arena in the Discord. That should look crazy.
Yo.
Let me see this shit.
Oh wait, hold on, it's not loading.
Did you put it? Oh, okay. But no. What was the actual matchup? Was Rockefeller versus Death Row? Is that what?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Rock versus Death, huh?
Interesting.
That's what niggas wanted to do.
Now,
I see niggas in this joint come. Huh? Go ahead.
Do I like what are the because you guys never set parameters very well here. So
no, yes we do. The last show we ran, the last battle was ran pretty well.
I just feel like okay. So you can you does it have to be all posse cuts or is it whoever was down with the team? Like
it could. Well, it could. Okay, so you had to be, I believe, like Rockefeller, like Just Blaze. So I could play Just Blaze records, like shit like that. Like just you had to officially be on the label.
You got to be on the label. Okay, all right. Now, interesting. Now, when is this supposed to take place? Is Negus around?
Is this after this? That's after this show. After this,
are we gonna do after this, or are we gonna? What do we?
But I'm just checking the temperature of the Discord, man, because it's This nigga said Just Blaze. Let me do a quick Google. Bam, if you don't know Just Blaze is on Rockefeller, my nigga, I don't need. This is the type of nigga. That's the type of nigga that's gonna vote for some stupid
Don't do that. That fool, he know his shit, bro. He know his shit.
Don't dapo ass. Fuck that. No.
But this he know his shit, man. But
I don't care.
I was gonna say it's gonna come between the like, ain't it gonna really come between like the niggas not from the West and East? Oh, it's gonna be the dividing like, all right, not these niggas we fuck with more. Or the South too?
Well, there's a weird coalition between the West, the Midwest, and the South where they just come together and hate the East Coast. But you know,
because Death Row Rockefeller, that's our rock. Like y'all, like it's two different. I can't see myself voting against Death Row, man.
Really?
Oh, nah, we ain't doing that. You already it's over.
Like certain records that I grew up on, like I can't see myself voting against them.
That's why
I'm like, all right.
You gotta open your mind up. Like you gotta.
If it's something, like even like when I did the Hov and Snoop, it was shit in there though. I thought Hov won that Snoop didn't win.
What you mean?
Like the what record did y'all play? I thought 99 Problems was winning over that R. Kelly and Snoop shit. I thought that was supposed to win.
And man, let's do this shit, man. I'm gonna show you why Rockefeller. I'm gonna make you forget about them childhood memories.
Now, before we do that, let's do a little bit of housekeeping.
Yeah.
I want to shout out a couple of donations from the gracious listeners of the program and things like that. 1999, Richie Rich. Yo, is there anything else y'all want to see over again in person when this crisis is over? And Tay-Rock got killed by Top, and that movie with Terry Crews on Netflix should get a fine for being on Netflix.
Netflix taking anything.
They're doing anything. But the problem with Netflix is that they have these clickbait trailers for niggas. And I see why somebody could get fooled into thinking that John Henry
thinking that shit fire. Yeah, that shit looks hard.
Trailer hits very hard. I'm not gonna front.
Yeah.
Now, shout out to Calvin Cash. He said, Calvin Cash checking in. Who getting killed, Tone?
Let's get it. Niggas is ready, man. I'll kill him real quick.
It's over, Calvin Cash. It's over, man.
One more thing. Shout out to Calvin Cash. He says, I thought trivia. He says another $4.99 donation. I thought trivia game was still going on. I was asking who was losing. Now, Mike Zarry did face defeat against France up here, and then we got my man Tom up here still as well. Calvin, check out the show. And make sure you go and subscribe to our surveys and things like that. So we're gonna keep this up for the people. Now, before we get into other things, friends and Tom, you guys are welcome to stay for the festivities. It's gonna get cringy, and if you don't
get very cringy,
you can be in here, but I don't know. If you guys want to go, it's cool. I just want to make sure you get your plugs off before you head out. If you are France and and my man Tom. Tom, you still good?
Yes,
Tom, you
sir.
good?
Oh yeah, Tom, you can stick around for this, man.
Tom, I think Tom might be muted low key, but Tom's gonna stick around. France, you sticking around for the bullshit, or you good?
I got some audio to edit, so I'm about to get in the lab.
Okay, audio to.
I'm a man, France.
All right, France, you wanna give a any plugs or anything? We're gonna get Cola up here too, but France, you any
quick
shout outs?
Promo.
Yeah, man.
You are the champ. Give a quick WWE type promo to niggas. Like if niggas want to get in there for the next one.
Yeah. Shout out to Cola, man. I actually haven't gotten a chance to chop it up with him yet, so I definitely wanna get on the show with him one day. But as always, man, this is fun. Black Compass, y'all. I know y'all family. We always chop it up. Shouts to Tom, even though he's probably muted. Tom, you about to get into the bullshit. And shouts to the Discord, man. Y'all motherfuckers is ruthless, man. But y'all keep people sharp on their toes.
Most ruthless Discord in battle rap, man. I hear them talking about all the time, man. Niggas scared to come in here, but y'all came through the project.
I see a lot of people on the Discord saying they want me next. So next time y'all want the trivia, holla at your boy.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that ass whooping that you gave Mike Zarry, not cool. We gonna make sure that we avenge that. And bring up some other people and do that. But France, man, definitely appreciate you. When all this stuff ends, we gonna be at.
You already, bro.
Take care, man.
I'm gonna be like, what do that mean?
Nigga, we going to events. Nigga, we pull it up. Nigga, that's a fact.
Y'all know where we gonna be at. Like,
we gonna be there. Talk to him, France. Nigga, that's why we got all them questions. Because he was there. He was there for all of that. Huh?
I will say this, though. Your YouTube audience, I probably don't want to smoke with them. They was cooking.
Oh yeah. They was fire. They was fire. They got most of that shit right. I ain't gonna front. But,
yeah, they did.
But
shout out to D Peggin, MVP of the afternoon.
Yeah, this guy. It's Swammy Gripper for the best name in this whole shit. But Fred, salute, man. And shout out to Pro V. And we gonna be in tune as always to you guys, and salute to all success, you know.
Last thing before I get up out of here, y'all submitted y'all champion of the year votes already?
Well, we gonna do that.
That's
happening.
That's coming in. That's
I know the deadline's today, right?
Yeah, we gonna send. That's gonna be sent off.
Yes,
it's gonna be sent off.
Yeah, just making sure.
We know what's happening, friends.
I mean, we know. We already know who won.
Okay, we not.
We gonna send it off.
All right.
All right, y'all. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Friends, be good, bro. All right.
France.
No doubt, man. Shout to
Salute to France, man.
Quizzle, yeah, Quizzle hit me with the Cash App and the DMs.
$10.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? My man Mike Zarry hit me with the Cash App and the DMs. Wait, hold on. Tom, you still good? You good, bro?
Hey, man. Sorry, I just went to get a drink.
Hey, man, it's
so
all
I
good.
had to
We
wait for a
getting
little
drinks.
while.
We about to roll up some bud, and we got a battle about to take place between Death Row and Rockefeller. Polo is about to do his thing, so you can stick around for the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, I'm actually gonna dip off now, man. Yeah, because it's like 9 p.m. here. So,
I forgot about that. Yeah.
I'll be listening intermittently, but I just wanted to say thanks again, man, to all of you guys. Like, you know, I'm just Compass. Like I said before, it's not just a fucking BattleRap podcast. It's a podcast to me. Like, it's one of my favorite podcasts. Like,
Thank you, man.
Sincerely,
Thank you,
you guys kill it. Like, just on a sort of humble tip, like, I love the show. Like, the four of you together, like, and all the guests and stuff, like. It's just like it transcends BattleRap. It's just a fucking entertaining 3 hours. Like, I love it.
Appreciate that, Tom.
Appreciate that, man.
Appreciate that. And we're gonna make sure that, you know, the interviews that you put out, the content that you put together, we're gonna blast that out. Make sure that people know that. Your information will be in the description box as well. And we'll have the people tap in, man. All right. So, you know, the thing that comes with this now, you're going to get some people who fuck with us. Now, they tend to be very candid, Tom. So, you know, get ready for the jokes and the shenanigans and all that. But, you know, it's all love. All right.
I'm there for it. But yeah, you know, if you want to listen to more at BattleRap Resume, you know, search us, YouTube, subscribe, podcasts, you know, Spotify, iTunes, all that sort of stuff. I also do a wordplay competitive pun game show as well. I've had quite a few people on called Pun It, so we get people to just sort of throw down their best puns from categories. So it'll be like Morgan Freeman films and like, you know, weapons. And it'll be like the Shawshank Redemption, and you know, you just sort of bring what you got. So. But yeah, we've done quite a few episodes over there, like poets and whatever, and lots of guests and lots of battle rappers as well from Don't Flop. So yeah, just fucking, you know, salute to fucking Black Compass, salute to hearing Tony Bro on an Angry Fan broadcast, be like, who is this guy? And then like learning all of you guys and being like, oh shit, they're starting their own thing, and then being disappointed when you got Rome involved, and then happy again when you know it was that sort of dialectic, you know. But no, seriously, like, I just, you know, I'm a fan. So, shout out to you guys.
Hey, Tom,
Thanks,
anytime, man. We're gonna sync up on these, man. But hey, until then, be good out in the UK. Wear your mask, wash your hands, all right?
No, I appreciate it, man. And so people are sharing in the Discord an episode I did with Cameron Gray recently. Went through the best and worst international BattleRap performances. So we reviewed basically every American that's came over to Don't Flop soil, and those that have half-assed it like Serious Jones, and those that have killed it like Big Cannon and whatever. So, you know, definitely check that out. But, yeah, guys, finally, I just want to say, again, salute everyone listening as well on the Discord and whatever on the live. We'll come back and do another one of these, I think.
That's a fact.
Again.
That's a fact. All right, Tom, be good, man. All right?
All right. Take it easy, guys. Be safe.
No doubt, man. So that was Tom from across the pond, Tom K, BattleRap Resume. You know what I'm saying? And subscribe to them brothers, man, and subscribe to his work, because I really think that his interviews are top notch. He's an A1 interviewer. Obviously, he has a little presence about him and everything like that. You can fuck with that. And then shout out to my man Cam too.